Hey, everybody. Happy Sunday. Happy Father's Day. No, I did not play my intro music because copyright. Hi. Hey, y'all. You know who I forgot? Come here, son. Forgot my little guy. Oof. This chair. Ooh, that chair was too tall. It's too tall. Okay. Hi, everyone. Hello. See if I can get this thing back just a little. There we go. There we go. Can y'all hear me okay? I always want to check because sometimes I turn this down. Okay, it looks like it's turned up. I think it is turned up. Kind of quiet today, isn't it? Okay, who have we got? Who here? Who here? Who here? Victoria was here early. Hi, Victoria. Hello, Rosie. Annie. Annie got her box, Chelsea, if you're listening. Yay. Have you opened it? The dryer's done, y'all. And Wendy Joe is here. Hello, Wendy Joe. Hello, Suzanne. Joan's here. Are you back from your sister's, I guess? It's Madam Denny Benany. Oh, yes. Happy Father's Day to Mr. I think that he has gone to take a nap. Pretty sure he was going to take a nap. We went out to lunch earlier. Hey, there's Cheryl from Colorado Springs. Kay's here. Hey, Kay. Hey, Kay. Kaylin. Kay. Kay, I think it's Kaylin. Chels, there's Chels. Hey. Carolyn's here. Hi, Carolyn. Who else? Oh, I'm caught up. She opened it and she loved it all, Chels. Oh, you are back from your sister's. Awesome. So let me get all of those are stamping them in. Are you ready? There. You're stamped in. Kaylin. Okay. Awesome. I'm pretty sure I said it right then. All right, you go over there, darling. Darling. My darling teal guy. What are you sipping on and what are you working on? I have, I'm double fisting as usual. I have my coffee in my Texas cup. And I am drinking my grandson Solomon. Hi, Solomon. I got your favorite drink. Got that lemonade going, and this one have just opened it. So good. Ooh, it's so good. Oh, good. Ice water and coffee. You made him filet mignon, fresh garden salad, roasted potatoes and asparagus, and blueberry crumbles for dessert. That's nice. I asked Mr. Fiber where he would if he would be okay with me taking him out to lunch for Father's Day. Of course. And we went to have Chinese food. And he had, I think it was called cashew chicken. I had the General Chow, and we had the cheese, what are they called? those little dumpling things, and egg rolls and fried rice. It was good. Good, good, good. He said I wanted it. Uh-huh. It's his favorite. He likes it. You recognize that shirt? My shirt is brought to you by my grandchildren and my daughter Chels. They made these shirts. It's we all have one, and each of us got one with something on it, and I got Tweety Bird. I thought I thought, what did that? I did. Mine is heavy on the teal. If it's teal, it's Jill. No, this one is these don't have the crab in them. They have the cream cheese. These are those little fried wontons with the cheese in them. So good. I made the mistake of telling him I have some of those wrappers. He said, "Well, you need to learn how to make these." Wendy Joe's got sweet tea and making pot holders. Oh, yeah. I've made progress on that too. Let me get it. I made some progress on that too. I take that it sits over there by where my purse is hanging. That way I can grab it and take it with me because that's the my to-go purse, my to-go project bag. This is my naughty knitting sack. Now, for those of you who are not interested in things that are naughty, then she also has a new label. So if you look in her Etsy shop, you will see a new label, and one of the new label says the fuzzy sheep. And the fuzzy sheep stuff isn't naughty. I like the naughty stuff. This one's got the skeletons in it. Anyway, here is how I'm doing on that. Oh, there's Shad. I've missed you too, my friend. Oh my goodness. Hugs, hugs, hugs. I did not see you on Chance yesterday. How are you doing? How are you feeling? What's up with you? I know you were recuperating. You'd had the pneumonia. And I know that we have had a major incident in the YouTube family. I know Nancy from She's Got Yarn had a heart attack while on vacation in Colorado Springs. Pretty sure the altitude was a little too much, but she had a blockage. Here's where I'm at. I'm getting real close. Got about 8 more rows, maybe. It's 8 to 10 more rows, and then I will be able to sew this together. But I saw something today that showed that Nancy is on her way home. So that's good. She's been released from the hospital and she's on her way home. So quick healing to you, Nancy. Quick healing. Fishing and camping. Oh, that's awesome. That's so good. So glad you're getting to get out and do stuff again after being sick. Well done. Okay. I'm still working on that shawl. Y'all, I didn't even bring the tag stuff over here. I'm on the ruffle. And I'm literally have 1.5 rows left to go. 1.5 rows. So here's how it's looking. And I have this much left of the blossom cake. And then I have this much left of the cinnamon cake. And I'm just going to use what I got. So what I wound up doing, they mentioned using 3 of the cinnamon cakes. And I did not do that. I bought 1 cinnamon and 1 blossom, and I'm putting them together. I know the colors are everything, aren't they? I do like the pattern. I wasn't sure I was going to like this pattern. To be honest with you, I've got this weird thing lately where I will make something in 1 weight. So for instance, I'm doing this one in a 4 weight, and now I'm wondering what it would be like in a 3 weight or a 1 weight. So I'm kind of thinking I might do it again and do that. And then just let you guys know how much farther you have to go to make it a good size, right? Because I'm doing this to spec. However, down here on the bottom, I only did 3 rows of this ruffle. Okay, I did the setup rows, but then when I did the ruffle part, I've only done 3 rows. And so now I'm on the second row up here on the top ruffle, and I'm going to finish the second row and do a third row. And I think that's all I'm going to have yarn for. So just an FYI, because I think that if you bought the 3 like they're talking about, okay, I think what would happen is you would have left over. I think you would just get into the third one. And then if you really wanted to, you could do more rows before you did your ruffle. If you wanted to use all of those cakes, all 3 cakes. So anyway, that's my thoughts on that. You have a ton of DK. Yep. I've got a lot of DK. But when I was redoing the wall over there, I have mostly 4 weight yarn. Most of it's 4 weight. But I have some of them that are on like the lighter side, like what I call a 3/4 in the worsted weight. Okay, what did I miss? You're using a 5mm and you chained 40 for a bigger size. And you chain 40 on this shawl. Okay. And you're using half doubles. You want to know what that's going to turn out like? I do too. I've got this weird thing where lately I want to see what, like I'll do, like several of the patterns I've done. I'm like, okay, I really want to see what this looks like in another size yarn. Granddaughter called for Popo because she wrecked her bike. Oh. She wants him to drive over and kiss it better. That's so sweet. Thank you. Chelsea and the boys made it. And Shad, here's the necklace. I got all my babies. Got all my fur babies and my real babies and Mr. Fiber. Everybody's on there. Yep. She's talking about the pot holder. Okay. And doing half double. Well, half doubles would go a lot faster. That's for sure. Would go a lot faster. Okay. Awesome. I started something new. I'm using the I Love This Yarn cotton, and this is what I got from the sale last year. Is it last year or this year? I have completely lost track of when the sale was at Hobby Lobby. But it's the I Love This Cotton. It's the ones that were 94 cents. This is the Pink Sparkle, I believe what. Yeah, it's called Pink Sparkle, number 074. And I've just started on the second one. And remember I said I wanted to make some mesh tops to wear with those new dresses that Chelsea and I found? This is how far I am on it so far. Now, this is what I'm really looking at. I want it to be very loose. Okay. This really is right now for where I want it to hit. It's already right here on me. So I think I'm probably going to go through this other one, so the second one. And then I will decide, and I got to thinking about, I'm going to probably do another band on it somewhere right in here where it'll kind of rest here. And then that way I can make straps on it. Or the other option is to go, and I'm just making it up. I don't have a pattern. No pattern. The other option would be to make it to where I go all the way to the top with 2 squares and then just combine them up here at the top. And I kind of like the idea of doing that and having like a peekaboo. So like connecting them here and then leaving these to where there'll be like a peekaboo right here. I kind of like that idea too. I'll let you know when I get there. But I have either 6 or 8 of these. So we'll see how much they are. That's just one panel. And I chained 82 for that panel. Lower part of the deck you fell through. Oh, and her treehouse. Oh, that's so cool. A treehouse is so cool. I love that. We don't have a treehouse for the boys out here. We have a tractor. They love playing on the tractor. They go lots of places on it. I started the boys' sweaters. Chelsea, I still need measurements. And I haven't done any more on that because I want to make sure it's long enough. I'm about ready to move forward, but I need to make sure that it's long enough before I move forward on that. You guys remember the Feather and Fan knitted wrap, the Entangle wrap? Yeah, I took it out. I wasn't feeling it. That yarn was really entirely too rough. And I did not want to go through the whole thing about trying to soften it up and trying to do this and trying to do that. I wasn't going to be happy. I was not going to be happy. So I chalked that one up to practice. That was the practice run. And I'm picking out yarn again to do it again. But I want to do something softer because I'm not going to like it. It would just be a showpiece that would lay over there and I'd never wear it. Oh, and y'all saw that I went to Joann's the other day. Well, got to show you what I got. And then I got something from Donna. So I want to show you what I got. And then I've got magazines that I want to give away. And I've got another box to give away today. So stay tuned. And then if you really, really want to stick around, because I don't really have to go in an hour. I don't want to hurry and get it all done in an hour kind of thing. If y'all would like to hang out for a while, I can show you the yarn that I pulled from my cubbies, the hand-dyed yarn, and what I have for sale. If you want to see it. Oh, I could. I'm trying to figure it out. The yarn was called Collinette, and it was that teal color hand-dyed yarn from Wales, and it was 100% superwash. So I think it would be better suited as a hat. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. Not sure. Yeah. Give me the thumb. I love the thumb. I'm a thumb junkie. Oh my gosh. Hey, Connie. Glad you're here. You want to see it? Okay, I'll be showing it. Her yarn will definitely make me happy. I think it would too. I think so. I will tell you. Okay. I'm going to open Donna's. Let's do that. Because this was the other part of my birthday present to me. Remember, I bought that bag, and this is the other part of my birthday present. And if there are any other June babies out there, happy birthday to you. And if it's your anniversary, happy anniversary. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers, the grandfathers, the stepfathers, the mothers who raised, their kids and was mother and father, fur baby daddies. Sounds a little weird, but we'll go with it. She sent me a little something in here. I don't know what that is. She sent me another wild raspberry, and this is so good. That is good stuff. Whoop, whoop. Another one for the boys. Another fruit snack for the boys. That's awesome. So I wonder what's in here. Hey, Debbie. Welcome in. Good to see you. Joan has to step out for a minute. It is better than the finger. If it gets me a view, Does this soak? Oh, no, that one's not a soak. This one is a tea. This one's a tea. But it does. It's good stuff. Oh, I know what this is. This is one of Amber's that she does on her 3D printer. So this is from Amber. As you know, Amber is Donna's daughter. And she is doing some really, really cool 3D printing stuff. And this is one of her bobbins. They're awesome. And I am looking forward to doing something with these really, really soon. That is awesome. If you're watching this back, Donna, thank you for that. That's very, very sweet of you to include that. I will put those in with my other ones. And it also came with a cute little stitch marker. Isn't she cute? Pretty little girl in there. I like her. I like her. All right, so that's the goodies that came in my order. And this is just a regular order. This one isn't the club. because you guys know I get the club from her too. I couldn't resist it, and I already have a project in mind for this. So I really needed to show you guys these so I can go ahead and start my project. This is from Donna at Crystal Skies, hand dyed. And I don't know if she has any of these left, but this is her 720-gram fluorescent worsted mini skeins. Oh, aren't they pretty? Can you see them all? I show you. Fluorescent yellow, and it definitely is. Fluorescent orange. This is a very bright red, almost like a cherry red. Here's the green. Here's the purple. It's looking a little bit cool. It's a little warmer than what you're seeing. Here is the pink. It's a little cooler on the camera. Can you see how it's coming out? You could back here you can see where it's lighting it up a little bit. It's brighter, than a lot brighter. And of course, this one is meant to be the blue, which I'm good with that. She does still have some? Okay. Thank you, Chelsea. She has them in worsted, and she had them in fingering weight. And I got the worsted because I'm going to make one of my hats with these. And I'm going to stripe it. Should be able to make more than one. That's going to be fun. And it'll be my pride hat with the paws on it and stuff. So I'm excited to get that started too. Very, very, very pretty. She does still have some. Okay. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. Has something happened? Oh, Joan had to go out and come back. Okay. Oh, the bobbin. Is somebody asking? Okay, the bobbins are for color work. So if you are going to be holding a second or third color across the back of your work, you can wind some of that color onto a bobbin. So for instance, let me show you. Are you on the phone? Search is on the phone, y'all. I need to clean in here. Oh. So this is one of my paw hats. This is what I'm going to make with that rainbow yarn, and it has this paw in here. So what I would do is I would wrap this white around the bobbin, and then I would just carry that across and around when I was working. And you can do the same thing when you're doing color work in crochet. So, and then like the lemonade cowl, the same thing. Let's say that each one of these was a different color. It's really hard to stop and start and have like 4 or 5 balls of yarn that are attached at the same time. So if you put them onto the little bobbins, then you just carry it around. They make color work a lot easier. Absolutely. Yes, it is. She winds her embroidery floss onto the bobbins and use them on hats. Uh-huh. Yep. They're awesome. And you can go to Crafty Performers to get the bobbins. That's where that's who Amber is. Well, that's good to hear. That is good to hear that they weren't good for floss. Okay, you guys want to see? Now I went to Joann's and I was very, very good. Chelsea was like, because I went to Joann's and then I asked Mr. Fiber, he said, how's it going? I said, okay. And I told him I was getting something to eat. And he goes, Oh, he butt called me. While I was it Friday? I think it was Friday. I was getting my nails done. She did a beautiful job on my nails. I absolutely love them. They almost look like Japanese cherry blossoms, don't they? Oh, I love them. And that place was right by Joann's, so of course I went in there. And so when he butt called me, and then he butt called me again, so twice, and I thought, I better call him back. Something's going on, because he wouldn't answer. I could hear rustling around, but no answer. So I called him. Oh, sorry, it was in my pocket. I'm like, okay, well, where are you going? So I knew there was a question coming. He wanted Schlotzsky's. Well, Schlotzsky's, just so y'all know, in Abilene, Schlotzsky's is by Hobby Lobby. And I went and I got Schlotzsky's, but I didn't go to Hobby Lobby. I went to Joann's and I went to Schlotzsky's and I went home. Sure enough. Now, in my video, if you didn't see it, I'm just going to tell y'all that they had, hey, at Dawn's World. Oh, good to see you. Good to see you. I'm glad you're here. Thank you. Yeah, like in the same parking lot. I did. Didn't go. I got a magazine. I'll show you that here in just a minute. And they had the clearance stuff at the front. And Joan was totally right, because she said, well, I don't understand why they did it that way, because it would have been hard to see what you were, you couldn't see what the yarn was. You could see it stacked in there really beautiful, but you couldn't tell what it was. There was no label. There was, no nothing. It was just stacked with the ends of the yarn facing out. Great. Looks pretty. So you could just pick something by, you could feel it. You could pick it by color. You could do all that. But if you really wanted to know what was in there, you had to pull it out. And half the time when I was pulling the yarn out, I would lose the label. I'd get the yarn without the label. Then, you got to put the label back on it before you have to move everything and push it back into really kind of a pain, the way they had it all set up. Yeah, it was all shoved in boxes, and they had the boxes stacked up. It looked nice the way that it was stacked. And they had it on a table, and then they had boxes down below. And it was both sides, so front and back of this display. And then there was a second one. There was actually 2 full displays of clearance yarn. And there was some clearance yarn in the back too. Hi, Maribel. Good to see ya. Glad you're here. But yeah, the thing with Joann's is their clearance prices are really, you really have to stop and say, is it a deal or is it not? Because most of the time it's going to wind up being somewhere around that 30% off mark. Well, most of us feel like it's not a clearance unless it's 75 or more off, right? Yeah, that's a clearance. So, you just kind of have to decide when you see it, what you want to pay and if it's worth it or not. And that's pretty much the way it is all the time. But the way that they always say it's a clearance at Joann's is kind of... Now, they had new colors in the big twist, okay? And I just got one, well, I got a couple of them that really caught my eye. And so this is the big twist value. It's 269 yards. It's a 4-weight, 5 millimeter. This one's called Rainbow Bright. I couldn't resist that one. And I got 2 of them. They're just pretty. These were 30% off. Their big twist yarn that day was 30% off. I'll have to go find my receipt because I don't remember how much they were. And then the other one they got, they now have some new ombres in the big twist value. And it's 100% acrylic. And it's everything I bought was extremely soft. It's really, really soft. I love this yarn, but and maybe even softer. And this one is the Aqua Ombre. What can I say? I only got one. It's definitely hat worthy. So that's the 3 big twists that I got. Just 3. Now, there were a lot. There was a blue. There was an orange. There was a denim. There were new heather colors. You'd have to go back to my video to see them, but there are new heather colors in the big twist that have really expanded those. I want to say that they actually have new colors in the big twist, and I tried to show you most of the colors that I could. And Alice, if you're watching this back, I love my bag that you got for me. This is Jan Keeling, also known as Alice, got me this bag from Amazon, and I use it all the time. So I did get some Lion Brand out of those boxes up front. I got a purple and a pink. Now this is their Touch of Luxe. This is the LB collection. And this is the Touch of Alpaca. So this is 90% acrylic and 10% alpaca. They have 100 grams and 207 yards or 190 meters each. And this one is called Purple Aster. And this one is called Blush. Very pretty. Hey, Laura. Hey, Steve. So I got 4 of each. These were $3.97. And I thought that was a decent price, especially given how much everything is now. So I think that's a decent price. But I figured that, 4 of each means that I'm going to have 2, 4, 6, 12, 1,250 yards. So I could do a color block. Could probably do like a color block cardigan. And it's so soft. So soft. And that right there is it. That is all I bought at Joann's. I was so good. Besides the book. Catfisher calling. Okay. Night, Chad. Love ya. Laura's here. Steve is here. Glad to see you, Steve. I was watching Christy back earlier. Looks like she had a good one. Red Heart Bikini. You talking about the rainbow one? I know. How could you resist? Rainbows. I love me some rainbows, you guys. Yep. I'm glad. Oh, man. Oliver loves fried catfish. I think both boys like it, but Oliver really, really likes it. Mm-hmm. And I am feeling better, just so y'all know. Okay. Before I show you that magazine, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5. I have 6. I have 6 crochet magazines here. And these are all crochet, and it's defining crochet, and it's the crochet with a exclamation mark. And as you know, they are no longer going to be putting out magazines, but I don't want these. I've been going through, I think I'm done with the giveaway ones, but there still might be some more. And then I'm going to sit down and reorganize them and get them back into the order that I want them and start on the knitting magazines. So still going through things. Hi, Susan. Hi, Cindy. Hey, good to see you. Glad you came in. Hi, Susan. I know. I'm bummed too because I really like it's one of my favorites. I have three magazines that I really, really like, and that's the crochet. It's the Crochet World. And then I used to like the interweave crochet, but they stopped making that one. And I like the creative knitting. So that's 4. Is that 4? Anyway, those are the ones I really like. So I'm going to show you the cover on these. And so we have this one. And this one. And some of these have Woolly Works Knit Shop on them because I got them from her store. She was getting rid of a whole stack of them. We have this one. And we're gonna do a giveaway. This one. I thought about keeping this one for that jacket. But in the end, I did not think that it was something that would look nice on me. A nice pattern though. And this one. So I'm gonna mark the chat, and then you guys, I want you to put as a comment. I want you to put that the crochet with the exclamation mark behind it. So crochet exclamation mark, if you would like. And these will be sent to you whenever I send these out. They will go into an envelope and they will be sent media mail, which means when you get them, there will be no personal information at all. There'll be nothing like, I won't put any of my cards in there. There's no note in there. There won't be anything. You'll know when I send something, I always put it out with a tracking number. So you usually get a tracking number and all that good stuff. But no, when you do media mail, you can't put anything personal in there at all, because that makes it no longer media. That makes it a personal mail instead of a media mail. So whoever wins will win these 6. Okay. Then I might have more as I go along. We'll be doing that. And you know, the giveaway boxes, each one of those has one of those magazines in it too. So whoever wins those boxes, they will get. Annie, you probably, was it you? Did you get one? No, you didn't get one of the boxes. You got the scrap stuff. Hey, Carlin. Hey, Carolyn. Hey, Adele. Hey, Victoria. Good to see you. Okay, so if you want the magazines sent to you, media mail, crochet magazine, put crochet and the exclamation. Hi, Jody. It is hot, hot, hot here. It is hot, hot, hot in the south. Pretty rough. And I know there was a tornado that went through. Where was that at? It was not close to me. In case you were wondering, it was not close to me. That was terrible, and my heart goes out to them. Shreveport got hit with storms, and I know they were without power for a while. I don't know of other places. I know I was wondering about Llama Mama Kayla, but I don't know if has anybody heard. Has she done okay? I know that she did put out a video yesterday, so I'm hoping that she didn't have any weather. Okay, gonna mark the chat. There we go. And also, I think that Bree is still on vacation. She went on vacation, so she is not here. She usually is here, but I think she's out of town. Her out of town right now. So, yeah. Been windy and rainy in Salt Lake City. Okay. My goodness. Salt Lake City is just so pretty. It's a really neat place to go and do outside stuff. Do biking and hiking and outside stuff, kind of like Colorado Springs. It's very, Very similar. Oh, people in her area lost power, but she did not. Okay, that's good. Because I worry about her. I worry about her with her conditions. I just would hate that. 11 that have, okay. Jody says cooler temperatures in Illinois because of the fires in Canada. And I don't know. Northwest Ohio got hit with 9 on the 15th of June. Holy crap, Batman. Yeah, it seems like it. We had storms all around us last night, but nothing. It just sort of skirted past us. We didn't get anything, luckily. We don't need any more rain at the moment. I hate to say no, but Mr. Fiber is just tired from mowing. He's tired. Okay, Wendy Jo said she counted 13. All right, we're going to go with 13. Let me do, whoop. Do, 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 do. I just took a picture. A number between 1 and 13. Are y'all ready? Our winner of the magazines is number 12. It didn't stay on there, but it was number 12. Well, what was number 12? Or who? Not what, but who? Well, that was the first mark. Cindy says, I'll take number 7. I'll have a vowel, please. Looking for my mark. Who's number 12? Is it Joan? Is it? Oh, she's saying it and she's saying it. Is that who it is, Chelsea? Steve's saying it. Chelsea's still looking. Okay. Looks like Joan then. Okay, Joan, you're the magazine girl. Okay. She was trying not to count. She counted only one Carolyn. So, got it. Okay. There will be more, you guys. And like I said, there's magazines and these other things too. I still have to give away that box later. Okay. I haven't even looked in here yet. What caught my eye on this one, there's a really pretty cowl here. This is a pretty sweater. This does not, to be honest, as a color work, that doesn't look too terribly hard. And then on the back, there's this big slouchy sweater here. Look at these mitts. There's socks. One of these days I'll do some socks for myself. I caught my eye on this one right here, this sweater. I really like that. There's a really cute little baby outfit in here. So this is the Encyclopedia of Knitting, Ultimate Guide to Knitting, 36 patterns for building your skills. Yeah. So they've got some beginner stuff in there. Here's a cowl, kind of like what I did recently. Oh, trying to get the right lighting. So it's done in the round. So it's double-sided. There's a pillow and a blanket. Here, this one, it's done in chunky. And it has a mullet. It's what I call a mullet. Y'all see the mullet? It's longer at the back than the front. It actually has a really cool, let me show you on this one. Like right here, see? It's actually done where it comes up in the center and it's down at the back. That's kind of cool. And I like the neck on this one too. Here's a picture of the back. That's one Tracy from Crochet Rocks would like. If you watch her magazine flips, she's like, it has to cover the bum. So there's an article here on how to get shaping. Here's one on how to do short rows. Here's one on lace. Here's cables. This one, you'll be doing some cables. Yes, I was thinking that too. Put it in with leggings. Wouldn't that be cool? Oh, I think that's a great idea. That's a great idea. Yep, I like them long too. I'm still on the hunt for one of those tailored shirts that are longer. I've tried the men's shirts, but then the problem is the arms are like way out here. And then if I try to bring them in, then I have like a million folds here. So that doesn't work. I haven't found a plus size with, the lapel, all that stuff. I even looked at Lane Bryant. I didn't see any there either. Okay. This wrap is meant to show you how to do lace. So it's done on a big scale. However, this is not going to happen for me. That has got to be like a number 7 yarn. Good God, no, not in Texas. Like ever. Yeah, like ever. Not happening. Oh, I've been wanting to do, okay, I'm so glad I saw this because I am wanting to do a parallelogram scarf for you guys and show you. So I may be able to use part of this is a parallelogram blanket and it's done scrappy, or you pick, you pick several colors. That's cool. Not in Arizona. Yes. Not in Texas. Ever. Ever. Uh-huh. It is pretty, and it will show you how to do the lace. Oh, I'm so in love with this. It's called Serenity. I like the length of the sleeves. I like the length of the sweater. I'm in love with the color and the shaping, and I love the top of it. I love the neck. I'm in love with this sweater. Y'all. And in fingering weight, or even a fingering weight like a fingering Pima cotton. Of course, cotton. It might be a little bit stretchy, but is that not everything? Oh. What if they say, looking to see if they say who did the pattern? So that is designed by King Cole. So this may be a British magazine. This is volume 1 of this one. Inspire, imagine, create. It's practical publishing. I bet you this though. Oh, it's put out by Knit Now. So yeah, Knit Now is a UK publishing. Oh, I love it. Now, here is an option for doing it with a longer sleeve. You wanted a longer sleeve, you could do that. So I believe this is I believe that's a raglan style where you have the drop. Beautiful. Now this is a real pretty, this is a stole. It's pretty. Cables and lace. That's beautiful. This is a sweater it's an oversized sweater, but it has, if they have an option to do this without this neck, I would like it. This is the shape, the square shaping like I'm doing on this mesh deal. But I really don't like the neck. I do like the way the back looks though. The back is neat. So you just have that one in the front. They talk about working in the round and circular needles. There's a cute little hat. And they show you can actually wear it inside out. So you put your floats on the outside. That probably wouldn't happen for me because my floats aren't that neat. After all the color work I have done, I really still have to work at floats. I'll show you this one. They're not bad. My floats aren't bad, but I don't know that I would ever wear this inside out. I don't think my floats are nice enough for an inside out kind of thing. But here's my floats on the inside of the cowl. I mean, they're not horrible, but I'd have to wait and see how that hat turned out, because if it didn't turn out how I wanted, yeah, that wouldn't be happening. I'd like to make some, this is a cute baby set. It's just a little vest and a hat. And it would be great for anywhere, weather-wise. Hey, Nisi. Glad you're here. Yeah, that's another thing. They might catch. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Annie. I don't know. I think they could be better. This is a little cute little hat and a little vest. That's cute. Oh, and then there's little socks and a little ball. I've done some socks like this. I did socks for, I believe I did them for both boys. Yeah, they would be shorter on a hat. That's true, Steve. They would be shorter. Okay, Nightbot, okay. And then there's a little ball. There's a lot in this. This one is a jumper. So I don't like the fit. For somebody like me, I don't think I would like the fit on this one. So it's really pretty. The jumper. It's got a very interesting pattern on the bottom. I would like that. And on the sleeve. We are our own worst critic, that is for sure. Okay, now this one says it comes in sizes from 6 to 36. It's designed by Kate Heppel. They used stolen stitches, worsted yarn, and it's called the Comerford Pullover. Beautiful color, and it's done in that short. And this is the kind of thing that I think would be pretty over one of those dresses or something, because there's no way I can wear it. But there's the top, but it's one of those little crops. I would have to do it just a little bit longer. But that's pretty. It's done in kind of a tweed. Yeah, the English call them jumpers. That's your first clue that you know it's an English magazine. They call them jumpers. This one reminds me of the 80s. It's another jumper. It's called Hindsight. But it's got an 80s flair to it. Doesn't that look a little bit like the concert shirts? Like the t-shirts with the colored sleeves? Then they show you cast on, several different cast ons in here. And the reason that I'm telling you that is because that also means that the projects they're picking to go along with that skill. So if it's a certain kind of cast on, then they show you a project using that cast on. Here's one using Sirdar. So this is a worsted weight. It's a very pretty hat. They call this one a French kiss. What are they doing? Broken rib. It's a broken ribbed hat. I don't think I've done one in broken rib, but I like the way the top looks. The top came out. Remember, this is knitting, y'all. This is the kind of stuff that when it comes to lace, I love this stuff. I love it. Hi, Leanne. Welcome in. Good to see you. Hi. Which one? Somebody else told me that, but is it this one? I don't remember. I think, Joan, you told me that and I didn't fix it. I don't know what the problem was. Isn't that pretty? That's a real pretty, I don't know, you guys haven't seen my video where I talk about the fingering weight yarn, but I saved back one of them that I was going to take out of there, and I saved it back, and it would be really pretty done that way. It's in that those muted colors. Isn't that pretty? And it's got this stitch here is like a fan stitch. You see it? Isn't that pretty? You'd like to learn all those cast-ons? I use the long tail the most of the time. Okay, Chels. This one is done. Here's the shape right here, Steve. Right there. And that reminds me, I found a chart. I need to share this link in the Facebook group, but I found a chart the other day that has the shawl shapes in it. And I found it on Knitting Today. And it's from 2019, but it has all of them listed. And I don't understand what this whole coding thing is, but you could go over there because it looks like on her blog that she was doing like a series showing you the different shapes. So I wanted to go back. I was on my phone. I wanted to go back when I was on the computer and bookmark that. Yeah, the long tail cast on, I had no trouble with it, surprisingly. But it kind of messes with some people. Let me just tell you some of the ones that they talk about. They've got the long tail. They've got the Judy's Magic cast on in here. They have a provisional cast on, and they have one called a pinhole cast on. And then they're showing you how to do that. So I'm guessing some of these projects are going to be using those techniques. Here's the socks. Amy Pickard. Well, that's cool. I've heard of her, actually. Here's the socks. Those are cool. Called the Medlock socks. Y'all want to keep going with this magazine? There's still several things in here. Maybe we should do the giveaway for this box first and then finish the magazine. Oh, this shawl's pretty. Ooh, this shawl is so pretty. I know they are. Some of the sock patterns are like, okay, gonna make socks and just put them on my wall. Because you get them done and you're like, ta-da, I finished it. This twisted long tail gives a stretchier rib for hats and cuffs. Ah. I know. I need to start and finish some socks. Okay, I'm going to mark the chat and we're going to give away this box. And again, this has got yarn and there's at least a magazine. There is at least like a notions pouch or a project bag. One of the boxes has one of my bags in it and I signed it from my merch. So let me think. Okay, how about we do Milo's? With or without the S? Milo's. We're going to do Milo's. With or without the S if you want to put your name in for the box. I'm so glad we got Milo's here. For a while, we didn't have them. But now we have the lemonade and the sweet tea. Because for a while, the only tea that we had was the Red Diamond. That was the only one. And I don't care for theirs at all. Hi, Lynn. I'm so glad you're here. I hope that you didn't have too bad of a problem with your internet or your electric with all the storms. We are putting Milo's in. Hey, Sally. Hey, Rebecca. There's Donna. That's okay, Donna. So to win a box of goodies from me, you just put Milo's. This one is lemonade, but they also have sweet tea. And they have extra sweet tea, which is Oliver's favorite. I showed them. They're gorgeous. I showed them earlier, Donna. They are gorgeous. I'm going to make one of my hats, and I'm going to stripe it. It's beautiful, and thank you for the bobbin. I appreciate you putting that. That's very sweet of you to put that in there. So Milo's, if you want to win a box, this is my birthday month, and that's why I'm doing a lot of the giveaways. I had planned on doing some more sit and chats, but I just haven't had a chance, and I hadn't really felt all that great either. So, oh, I do. I love them. They're beautiful. They are beautiful. Hi, Frozen. Hi, Carlin. Carlan. That's it. Just once. Just put it in there once, y'all. Okay, y'all ready? Yes, I think that the new nose spray is helping. And I also think that the shot that I got helped too. It's still kind of up and down. Like later in the day, it starts to get So I'm trying to remember to take the no spray at the same times to see if I can't spread it out evenly, because I'm doing it in the morning and in the evening. But I feel a lot better today. I did find out that not very far from us, say as the crow flies, like a couple of football fields away from the house, they are growing alfalfa. And I am allergic to alfalfa. I have had problems with alfalfa ever since I was a kid. Okay, I am going to mark the chat. Oh, yes, and also this is also for a box. Dude, you scared me. It's also for a box from Chelsea. So it's a box from me and a box from Chelsea. Mystery boxes. Marking the chat. Okay, there we go, Chels. I marked it. Steve says we've already got 14. So pat-a-day, I heard you talking about that on the podcast. A pat-a-day. Is that something that you drop in your eyes, Donna? 14. Okay. You know, it's better if I do it this way. A number between 1 and 14. 2. Number 2. Look it. Weren't we young and cute? We was young and cute. Oh, you missed it. Hi, Lori. It's okay. You got to dish out dinner. Congratulations to number 2. Was it Wendy Joe? Wendy Joe says it was Cindy. So their drops and may only be a prescription. You used to only be able to get them for prescription, but now they're released to the general. So pat-a-day. Pat-a-day, pat-a-day, pat-a-day. I know you've had a lot of trouble with your eyes. Okay, I did write it down. I could do it that way. And Lori's heard of the pat-a-day drops too. Chelsea, what did you say was who was number 2? I'm going by Chelsea. She's my moderator, so I'm going by what she gets. Whew, it is warm in here. We must have heated up outside. Let's see what the temperature is. Oh yeah. 96 out right now. With it's 19% indoor temperature. I don't know what the outdoor is. Okay, Cindy's number 2. Okay. All right, Cindy, you have to send me an email and I will get that box out to you. That's awesome. Okay, so the magazines. The magazines were Joan. And the box was for Cindy Romero. Now, okay, now I'm going to mark the chat and we'll give away Chelsea's box. I think it's a good idea to do two different people. I'm going to mark it and let's just put summer. That's an easy one. Anybody who wants a box from Chelsea this time is summer. We're both destashing. And I filled up like 6 boxes. And I think she said the last count that she had like 6 boxes too of her destash. So I haven't watched that yet. Pay shipping on what? What do you want to pay shipping on? Hi, Deneen. Hi. What do you want to pay shipping on? The ones I'm doing right now are giveaway. Oh, to Canada. Didn't even think about that. Yeah, this is US only. Um, yeah. We can work something out, Deneen. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what it is. I don't have a clue how much it would be. I haven't looked in a long time because I hadn't been sending anything. So usually I just do a Amazon gift card if you're in Canada. But I can let you know how, if you win, I can let you know how much it is. And if we decide not to do it, we can just roll it back out again. So we'll look at it if you win. So the word is summer because it definitely hit summer. Is it summer everywhere for you guys too? Okay. And that the same thing would go for like if you are somewhere else and you want to talk about the yarn that I'm going to be getting rid of. I mean, it's up to you if you decide because I know that it's very expensive. Okay, I'm going to mark the chat for Chelsea's box. Chelsea can decide how many there were. She is at 16 right now. Good. You said that, and then I put my mark in there. My internet tends to be a little laggy behind everybody else's, especially Chelsea, especially phones. Like I can watch something on my phone and it's ahead of my internet here in the she shed. Alice, Alice is here. Woo woo. Hey, how's things doing out in California? How are you? I'm so glad you're here. And anybody else, I think Deneen and who else came in? Lynn was here and Lori. Did I miss anybody else? Let me know if I missed saying hello to y'all. And those of you that are watching the replay, I'm going a little long today just because. Happy Father's Day, everybody. And so glad you're here. Hi, Sally. Sally says, and me. Glad you're here too. Yes, it's great to see you too. Yeah, you made it. That's the thing too, when I go a little bit longer, some of the people that aren't able to be here in the first part, sometimes are able to be here in the second part of a live. Okay, 16. Let me go ahead and do that. Now the first one we got for the magazines was at the bottom of that, and then for the first box, it went to the top of it. So let's see what it does this time. A number between 1 and 16. Number 5. Chelsea's box, number 5. All right. And then next week, just so y'all know, I don't know when Nisi is leaving, but she is going to be going on vacation and she's going to be coming to Texas, and I'm hoping to get to see her. Oh, it's Steve. That is funny. Steve, you said that right before I did the number. That's funny, Steve. Now, Steve, are you in Canada? Is that why you said thanks on that one? Clue me in, because I really wasn't sure what the thanks was for. Oh, the Dad's Day. Okay. Nisi says she's leaving tomorrow, and Saturday we meet up, crossing all fingers and toes, and yes, lunch at Cheddar's. Yay! Sounds good. I don't know if we have anybody who watches me who lives in Wichita Falls, but I do have an email, so if you are watching and you email me. So email me, Steve, so I know that you are the winner of Chelsea's box, and I will get your information to her. And then once that she posts, usually the way it works is once she posts her box, she will give me a shipping tracking, and then I will send it to you. So email me. I know, for Father's Day, right? That is. Yes, safe travels, safe travels. That's awesome. Okay. You guys want to watch some more of this? You want to look at some more of the magazine? Or do you want to see the hand-dyed yarn that I have, the stuff that I pulled out that's for sale? Which one? I appreciate you guys all very much. And thank you to all of those that are watching. I may be winding up having to change my intro song. I really hate to do it. I've had that since almost since I very first started. I changed songs back and forth a few times, but yes, congratulations to all of the winners today. All the winners. I hope you're enjoying your summer too, Lori. I know you're off for the summer, right? I see yarn, sale stuff, yarn. Okay, I'll show you guys. We can get back to the magazine if we feel like it, depending on how much talking I want to do after that. All right, let me hang this up. What you doing, puppies? Let me clear my desk a little bit where I can kind of put this stuff out. Keep this out so I can write on it. Oh, she's a good boy. He's a good boy. Oh, Duke's in here too. When did you sneak in, bud? Didn't know you were back there. Eating up Mama's air conditioning. Yeah, buddy. Duke's back there too. And if anybody has to go, then I'm so glad you came by. If you're leaving me, I appreciate it. Have a wonderful Father's Day. I love y'all. There might have been a couple of changes in here. I think there's a couple of them that kind of went, wow. Wow. I'm really proud of myself as I'm pulling these out and looking at what I said I was going to get rid of. I'm like going, what? Wow. Good for me. Good for me. Oh. So if you decide that you want these, you guys, here's what you will say. You will say sold. You have to say what it is, though. You have to say the number of it, and then you say sold down next to it, okay? And the first one that it comes up will be the one that gets it. The first one. I was gonna, okay. Now I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna hold it up for my own reasons. I'm not gonna say anything. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. But we're gonna start with this one. Is called, it's a worsted weight. It's called Slime, and it's this color. It's called Slime, worsted weight. And these are $10. $10 if you guys want them. So I love y'all. Anybody that's going, I know it's like the Mary Poppins bag. I just kept pulling stuff out. I can't believe some of these ones I'm getting rid of. Slime, worsted weight. So this one is a sport weight, and I would tell you this one kind of goes to possibly a DK. It's 185 yards for 2 ounces. So that does put it kind of, supposedly it works up as a sport weight. It's got a really nice twist on it. If you're talking about the slime, it has 100 grams and 166 meters. I believe that's about 180 yards on that one. This one is 185 yards. This is a Mountain Meadows wool. And this one is made, it's a shale dyed yarn. It's called Bonfire. So Bonfire. And this one's $8. It's very pretty. It's a shad color. If Shad were still here, he would love it. $8 for Bonfire. But see, it's almost DK. Can you see that? So sport to DK. Okay, Maribel's taking that one. And I'm going to go fairly slow, you guys. That way, anybody who wants them. So Bonfire, Maribel. It's a really nice one. Okay, we'll put that back there. Okay, we ready? This one is a willow yarn. This one is $5. And there will be just a little bit of shipping. If you just get one, it's not going to be very much. You know, it's only going to be like $3 or $4 for shipping. Okay, you guys, it's not going to be a whole lot. So don't worry about it. This color is called Moroccan. It's the Willow Yarns Gaia. 259 yards. It's 70 cotton and 30 wool. So if you ever wanted to try this one is $5. Moroccan. Thank you, Chels. I love you, honey. I'm so glad you're here to do this for me. Okay. I don't know how many of these there were. This is the Three Amigos. It is 55% BFL, 45% silk. It's a DK weight. It's 100 grams, 225 meters. It's called the Three Amigos. $10. DK. Okay. I like to wait until I see it come up over here so I know. Now I've got, this is by Shopple. It's 100 grams. It was originally $23. It's called Boots. So this one would be a fingering weight. So this would be a 1, fingering to a sport. Okay, so like 1, 2. So that other one I said was like a sport, would be like a 2, 3. This is like a 1, 2. But mainly fingering. And this, I believe this is 100% superwash. Let me see what if it says it on the inside. I'll hold that up in just a second. But it's called Boots. It's 40%, 44% superwash, 42% cotton, 14% 14% polyamide. Wool, cotton, and polyamide. $10 for Boots. Yeah, they're waiting to see what comes up, huh? This would probably go really well with that other one, Maribel. Just saying. I don't want to put that one over there. It's just when after I held it up, I was like, they would look really good together. They really would. Look at that. And this one's going to add in a little bit of other like some grayish, bluish, like it's going to have a whole different kind of, yeah. That's good. I'm glad you got that. Bonfire and boots. Shopful yarns. Have you ever had any shopful yarns, Maribel? So this is a colorway that he did for Cindy the Crocheter. It's called It's All About Cindy. $10. It's All About Cindy. This is 75% superwash, 25% nylon, 100 grams, 225 yards, DK weight. It's a DK yarn, $10. It's All About Cindy. If nobody wants this one, I may take it back because it's also it'd make a great New Orleans color also. There might be a Cerberus hair or two in here. I have tried really hard, but when I was separating everything over there, I might have got a couple of Cerberus hairs on them. So y'all just keep that in mind, okay? Good night, Nisi. Safe travels, hun. Safe travels. We'll see you soon. Glad you were here. This one is a fingering weight. I do not have any information on it. It is sparkle. It's $10. I think it was called Twinkle Toes, if I'm not mistaken. It's very pretty. It's yellow with a lot of other color in there. But this is fingering. So Twinkle Toes fingering, $10. These are all, besides the willow one, these are all hand dyed. Twinkle Toes, Cindy. I think it was called Twinkle Toes, but it's like a yellow and a teal. Yeah, it's a sparkle fingering. Let's see. Let's do another worsted. I've got a pink tweed worsted. It's called Raspberry Pudding. It's 85% superwash and 15% of a nep, the Tweedy nep. 166 meters, which is about 180 yards. Raspberry Pudding. $10. There, that's a better look at it right there. This is worsted weight, $10 for hand dyed yarn. Is there any other of this tweed? I don't see any other tweeds. No. Okay, you guys, are you ready for another one? And this goes for anyone who sees this later on and wants to make a comment down below the video or to email me. Just email me and tell me that you want it. And the first email will be the person who gets the yarn. This is Clark. Worsted Clark. $10. 100% superwash, 166 meters, so that's about 180 yards. Clark. Pretty sure there isn't any of that anymore. Debbie wants that one. I didn't think that one would take very long. Debbie. I already used mine on a hat. Got it. I'll set it aside. Going over there. I was looking to see if there was another tweed or something else that might go with that. There is another worsted weight here, Debbie. I'll go ahead and show you this one. I don't have a colorway for this. The specs are going to be exactly the same as the Clark, okay? And it's this one. And it's worsted, and it's also $10. But I don't know what this was called. But it's the same, 85 15, I think. No, 100% superwash. 180 yards. So this was the green multi. We'll call this a worsted green multi for $10. There you go. Thanks, Chels. Now, I paid $7 for this. This is a Lorna's Laces. It's a hand-dyed yarn. This is her shepherd sock. It's 80% superwash, 20% nylon. It's a number 1 weight. It's called Bee Stripe. So I don't know what a fair price for that would be. Bee Stripe. So it's like a brownie. Debbie wants the green yellow. Okay. I'm thinking like $4. And Lorna's Laces is in, where are they at? I forget. Y'all have to look up where they're at. But I thought that they were here in the South. But I'm not sure. Bee Stripe, $4. It's a fingering weight, you guys. Okay, green yellow. So that's what you're getting. Both nice. Oh, Maribel wants the Bee Stripe. Okay. Got it. I wrote it down, Maribel. Yeah, I didn't even say how many were on that one. It was because I couldn't find much. 215 yards was what was on that one. Now this one is another one that's just hard for me to give up, but this is a Diamond DK, 75% superwash, 20% nylon, and 5% stellina. 231 yards for 100 grams. So it's a heavier DK. This is a Mace of Skeins, and it's called Book of Spells. Oh, right there. There's your color. Right there. $10. Book of Spells. You can't see the sparkle, but it is a sparkle. There, can you see it there? Just to verify. That's a gorgeous color. Book of Spells. You believe how pretty some of these are I'm getting rid of? That's why when I pulled them out of that bag, I was like, oh, am I really doing that? Okay, I've got a fingering weight, 75% superwash, 20% nylon, 5% stellina. It's 100 grams, 425 yards. I believe this one was 437 yards for 425 meters. Y'all can figure that out if you want to. It's a fingering 4-ply. It's called Rudolph. $10. This one is called Rudolph. It's got like a chocolate and that's more of like a cherry red, not really red. It's more of a pinky cherry red. One, two, three, four, five. We only have 6 left. Almost out of lemonade. I know, Donna, you're going to have a hissy when you see this. These are going to be $12. But it's a D-stash. So just keep in mind that this yarn goes for $28 to $30 in Donna's shop. And I'm going to let them go for $12. This is an older label. I've had this for a little while. This one is called, the Tiger. It's on her Tiger sock. I know Donna's going to go, what? It's 80% superwash and 20% nylon. It's Midnight Snowfall. It's like a midnight blue. And then the tiger, see in there, is like a lighter blue. It's like a lighter gray to blue. $12 for Tiger sock. It's a fingering weight. So this is Midnight Snowfall. $12. But I had to make room. I have to make room, you guys. This one is also the type tabby sock. This one is 100% superwash. And it's called Florida Citrus. $12 for Florida Citrus. You okay, bud? What you got? Are you on the bone? You got a new one. It's not the same bone. We got a new bone. I think we've been through 3 bones so far of our collection over here. Oh. Okay, who was first? Chels didn't even have it in there yet. Debbie said she wants both Midnight Snow and Florida Citrus. Was Debbie first, Chelsea? I just need to clarify that. Okay. Sorry about that, Joan. Debbie. You know, I'm secretly hoping some of these don't sell. But when y'all see what I still have, because you have not seen that video yet, I have to. Okay, Joan. Hey, Joan, how about this one? Desert Bloom. So email me, Debbie, and then I will PayPal you. We'll do a PayPal thing. Okay, I figured you might want that one. Desert Bloom is going to Joan. Okay. Got to turn the page. I filled up my page over here. Okay, I've got 3 more, you guys, and they're all got 1 more DK left. Oh, she does? She loves the salmon colors? Okay, this one is similar to that. This is similar to that shawl that I'm doing, you guys. It's that kind of color. It's called Shooting Star. It's a DK 7525, 225 meters, which is probably about 237, I think. It's called Shooting Star. But this one's a DK. Very similar to that blossom cake that I'm using. Oh, Steve says, no, I'm taking that one. Okay, Steve. Well, that's cool because a couple of you, I can probably include it when I send. That one's $10, Steve. That one was $10. Wow, I got about half of these over here and half of these over here. So that's not bad. You guys, I really appreciate it. You're helping me out. You're going to help me with some of the shipping too. Okay, this one I think was a Christmas color. It's very similar to the Rudolph. This is very similar to this Rudolph. I think this was a Christmas. It's really pretty. It's a fingering weight. So it's going to have I don't have a tag for it. I think this is going to be 70. It's going to be like the other one, like 75% superwash merino and 25% nylon, but it's going to be a fingering weight. So it's going to be about 400 yards. This one's $10. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you so much. I think this was the color that came in the Advent, if I'm not mistaken. Might be the Advent one. Christmas fingering sold for Steve. Steve says, I'll take that one too. And this was a pretty color. Really pretty color, Steve. Okay, one more, you guys. Yeah, he did a nice job on that one, actually. Okay, this one is a yarn bee. I did not buy this at 30% off. Okay, this one's going to be $8. It's called Myriad Lights. It's a fingering weight. It is 100% superwash merino. It's very soft. It has a beautiful speckle. And if it was worsted, I know Chelsea would want it. But we're just going to say fingering Myriad Lights is what this is called. We could say the yarn bee. There we go. Hey, Naked Snail, good to see you. Oh, Lori says, oh, Lori, sneaking in at the end. Okay, slime. Hold on, let me write it down. Lori. Slime. Moroccan. And Cindy's getting Myriad. I need to write down how much that was. $8. Moroccan. Oh, that's this one, right? Okay, so Cindy, this one's Cindy. And this one, Lori, the slime and the Moroccan, you could hold those together. That would be really pretty. The willow, yes. Okay, how much did I say on the willow? Was that one 5, Chels? Okay. Wow, you guys, I got a huge pile over here. Honestly, you guys, I only have 1, 2, 3, 4. I only have 6 left. Thanks, Lori, coming in, getting some at the end. I only have 6 left. This is what's left. If you would like me to go through that again, I can. This one for 10. That's the twinkle. This one for 10, which is the Rudolph. These are both sparkle. Yes, I got it. The yarn bee. Oh. Lori got the yarn bee. Let me go back up. Oh, and the yarn bee. Okay, I missed it. So Cindy, I'm sorry. That one's going to Lori. I missed that. I corrected myself. Okay. That's all right. I got it. We're good. I found the deal. I just didn't read it right. See, here's her deal. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for understanding, Cindy. I appreciate it. And then we have those two are fingering weight. Okay. I have one worsted weight, and that is this raspberry pudding, this pink one with the tweed. That's $10. And then these three are DK. So this is Book of Spells. It's all about Cindy and the Three Amigos. Those are all DK. That's all that's left. Wow, you guys are awesome. I think Cindy got, what did Cindy get? Didn't you get something, Cindy? Maribel got boots, the B stripe, and Debbie got Clark, the green yellow, the midnight snow, the Florida citrus. Joan got desert bloom. Steve got shooting star and the Christmas fingering. Lori got slime, willow, and yarn bee. I thought Cindy. Oh, the box. She won the box. She's getting a box. Okay. So that's awesome, you guys. That is awesome. I appreciate that. Helps me out a lot with shipping and other things here on the channel. So, and you never know about me. Sometimes I announce when I'm going to do it. I meant to announce it, and I just hadn't felt good, y'all. So that's my excuse. I hadn't felt good. So we had a good day today, y'all. Good day. Oh, the DK? Which ones? There's actually 3. But you want these? Maribel got, Maribel got 3 of them, but I was trying to figure out what the other one, I knew you did. You got the shopful boots and the mount, what's that called? What is it called? Shale, I think. What did I do with my pen? You got boots. Oh, bonfire. That's what it's called. It's called bonfire, Maribel. I do have it on here. Okay, those 2. So it's all about Cindy and the Three Amigos. Okay, Joan. I can't put it on that pile. That pile is going to fall down. Okay, Joan wants Cindy and the Three Amigos. Okay, got it. Okay, Lori's got remorse. So she says Cindy's getting the myriad stripes. Okay. Alrighty. So Lori's getting the willow and the slime. Yes, bonfire, the boots, and the bee stripe. Yes, got it. I got it. Yay! So that's pretty good. So what I might do on these others, I will hang on to these for a little while, and I will just pull them out sometime. And you never know, because I still was thinking about going through some of these that are on my wall, in my hanging deal on the wall, and there may be some in there also too. So there might wind up have some things. I have 4 left, Chelsea. I have 4 left. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Because, that gave me a lot of room in there. When y'all see when I finish that series of going through those cubbies, it gave me a lot of room. So, and I'm happy for you guys to have them. There's nothing here that's just ugly, okay? Nothing that's ugly. Most of it is stuff that I just had to make a decision. And when I was pulling everything out, I was like, just do it and don't think about it, right? And I don't think I put anything back. When I went through what I had and put it all in the bag, I don't think I went back and said, okay, not that one. I don't think there was anything in here that I pulled out and put back in there. I was real good about it. Yes, just if you email me and let me know, I want to make sure I have the right addresses is why. If I already have your address, I will probably contact you. But if I don't, then it's best to email me and let me know for sure. And then we'll go from there. I have PayPal, and I have a couple other ways I can do it. I have Venmo. I have Cash App. Okay, those are all going. These 4 that go there. Awesome. I got to do some wrapping up. It has not been easy, Lori. It's not been easy. I also got rid of 4 bags you saw in my video. And I have to tell you that 2 of those bags of yarn, well, I had a big box and then 3 trash bags size of yarn. And the girl at the grocery store, you know her on here as Persephone. So if you're here watching, she took 1 bag in the box. And then the other 2 I took to the charity shop. Most of it was bulky weight, like 5 and 6 weight yarn. But there was also some other in there that I had actually pulled for her, knowing that she would want some. So, yeah. Okay, you guys, I'm going to go too. We're at 2 hours. Thank you so much. Again, happy Father's Day. This is where I say, I love you, Oliver. I love you, Solomon. I love you, Chelsea. I love you, Carrie. I love you, Sailor. And I love you, Mr. Fiber. I love all of you guys. I thank you for being here and for watching and hanging out with me. Have a great rest of your night, and I will see you soon. Have fun today. Love y'all. Have a great Sunday. And thank you.